person said a man made a genie wish. Wouldn't you ever play with your kids and make your kids grow up in a paradigm? You know, I have mad kids that were genius. So wouldn't I make sure their education was precise so they could learn in every which way the reason why they're supposed to honor their education? So what type of vacation or fun would I had at the time in a certain sequence of light and tell them, you be careful what you do. I left you instructions. You fuck up. You fuck up your own thing. You fucked up everything for you because I'm a type of person. If I educated international security, I went more than deep in. So the type of things I went to go do at a time to enjoy the fulfillment of myself was real, even when it came to the habitation. Other niggas like, oh, so he thought he was gonna do this and ask for this, and then he was gonna get this, and then all this, and then fuck him. No, no, I'm the real situation that's telling you. The only one that could have told you, even having the magic. That's the real situation. And then on top of it, let me tell you how real this is. Then you have my wife, right? That is having sex with the habitation of her habitation, and then people that's becoming a part of her family in the false reality because the chemistry of the dildo. Now they're getting caught up because the friction that they're causing naturally of the roughness is like using a dildo that's causing roughness, that's continue penetrating, that's causing because remember it's causing a certain chemistry because she has an atmosphere. So the habitation of the atmosphere is being formed a certain type of way, and it's causing a certain type of comfortability to her that she's overlooking. So she's becoming like a daunter, you know. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just out of this makes me hot. You don't want to be with me? Then all day. This is how my daunter used to be a certain type of way. Once that starts happening, the dildo's creating a chemistry, and then she's just marrying a gunshot after that. You know, it's just like yo, it's just like a two hustler. It's like what Donta ended up. Donta ended up with a nigga somewhere else, like another hustler nigga that just wanted to break her back and just shoot her at the time. And I'm the one that loved her. Like yo, damn, I'm the one that made her. When he shoots her, he's gonna go try to kill her. He's gonna go try to kill everybody she did magic for. The nigga's gonna follow the whole regimen. Everything she ever loved in life is gonna get murdered. And then on top of it, if it really tried to kill her, then I'm alive. Who made her? Is gonna try to go after the conscience. So then that means everything that she did magic for is gonna already try to go after, and it's gonna go after me. And then on top of it, when the nigga gets there, he's gonna realize I'm his dad, and he's gonna be like, fuck, you know, if he's on some fuck it, that nigga's gonna get murdered before me. Because the nigga is already causing a reality, and I'm his dad. It's like looking at the nigga like, yo, my nigga, you gonna turn the gun on yourself? Oh, don't do that around me, bro. I hope you didn't turn the gun on yourself. You know, really, I don't want you to turn the gun on yourself. I want you to realize what's going on and then do the right thing so don't get caught up for another person. It's just like if you create in physics to the physical reality and condition and how long you've been living or how long you've been being wanted to be militant, don't go kill yourself or cause an individual to kill you in physics. Because if you were conquering, know the difference at the point of your consciousness of the reality at the point before you hurt your own consciousness and then you create. Either way you look at it, because something more than you is still your higher consciousness. Don't go hurt yourself or the reflection at a point of yourself that remembered you. That is like playing with your emotions also because if a person had a chrome dildo and they were sticking in their pussy, it's like, oh, I remember this person, how so personal way. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna tuck. You ever tuck away drugs to get nourishment and money? Same thing. I'm gonna tuck away. I'm gonna tuck this away, and then it's gonna give me pleasure because I'm gonna keep my wife. If she knew if my family died on a planet, and then she had to hide the children. Remember, I'm the real Zeus. When my children used to die a certain type of way, or they would recondition, and other niggas try to recondition them, and then I put them back in a precise order. I used to have to make sure those were my children, and then on top of it, you know, I would do certain things already to make sure, and then on top of it, I would literally hide my children in other places while I did, you know, the Superman thing. I just went and handled it and fought all over the planet with other niggas conquering the planet and shit. So my children would be stashed away, and in the paradox, certain of my wives knew my regimen, how I did it. So they were already stash away the children a certain type of way, and then they were they have to get self gratification out that child. It's not like they didn't love their own children, but they needed self gratification. And if I'm losing something that I really love because of their ignorance, and that was higher than them, because the empress that she may have been regarding may have been higher than her, or may have been a vital love of mine a certain type of way, and she has to continue that love emotion for that empress. So I will realize, so she won't, for me, I won't lose it. The reason, and she doesn't want to feel like she's been wasting her time. So I know what's going on with my wife. I'm not stupid. I'm way more than smart. Another person's not gonna realize what's going on. So I don't even give a fuck about the situation a certain type of way. Another person can't do certain things to me a certain type of way. Now I'm gonna be real with you. Now, another person, you got to think about the reality that a person's causing a certain type of way, because even if they're going to go give pleasurable at a certain moment, a certain type of way, because it's the love, but it is the stagnation of the mental, because one knows it can defile the reason of his consciousness, and it has to be real even at a point. So if a person's struggling for power at a level, my wife got to be very careful, because she can't indulge. It's just like what's important. You ever went to work one day, and while you were at work, you've been thinking about going to gyrate your pussy as soon as you get home. That must have been the most important thing to you a certain type of way in your day. So you have to have a balance of control of the emotions for what you're really trying to do. Because if that leads up to the importance, that thing is trying to link up. It's just like linking up everything. It's like you ever seen an octopus when it suction cups everything? Even in natural life, it sucks, it cups everything, and it becomes the importance of everything and wants everything a certain type of way. It's just like going to an element or a tree, and then seeing the tree. It looks like the house is becoming alive with the tree, because the penetration of the dildo so much that it's just magnetized, it's growing. The nature is covering it and growing the vein around it for the natural covering of the manipulation that it's causing, because the element is already gonna kill it, and then it's already loving what the dildo is doing and stuff. It's a difference, and a person says some of them houses is a certain type of way, and some of them ain't a certain type of way. But be careful of what people try to go do in the physical reality. Certain things I should talk about, certain things I shouldn't speak about. But be careful. I'm just gonna be real and notice my vocabulary expression when I'm telling you, because I'm gonna tell you, even the genies had to learn the reason why they had to honor the dignity of the habitation. I've been explaining that ever since saying this shit. So you be very careful, Rachel. Another person's not gonna expect all these things coming from me, but I naturally know. It's just like if I'm gonna do something, I do something precisely for myself. Another person's trying to follow my regimen, and then on top of it, once that person tries to learn and realize certain things, they're gonna try to kill my wife at a time, because another person is gonna be like Genghis Khan, what Genghis Khan did. My son, he's gonna go out there trying to conquer life, and then I tell the nigga like, yo, my nigga, I was serious for everything I said, even the things that you think you didn't know a certain type of way. This thing is that it's so sacred to my wife and me, to her knowledge of her being the empress, and I'm above her. Yo, my nigga, it's beyond sacred. This thing is that people are never gonna know a certain type of way. Be careful what you do and the choices that you make out there. Love one man. Because another man will recondition something or have something a certain type of way, and he says, love it. Love it for it. Is I already loved it. It's a lie. I'm life. Does it honor me to know the reason why I have to have my purity of my perfection in certain ways to do what I'm supposed to do? Because listen, from the beginning, I made it what it is for your real acknowledgement. How is it looking outside? It's just like a man. It's just like an old man sending a young child to go get a container. I told this chick on the bus. I was like, imagine a man. I had to tell her a certain way, because the people that was around me. I said, this old guy sent this child to go get some soul food from a restaurant for him. And then the child went and he wanted the soul food in the restaurant, but he wanted the container also. So he got the food, went to his house, and then put the food in the container of another container, and then brought the food to the man and said, "Yo, here's the food and stuff." The old man said, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," because he's thinking he got the food from somewhere else because he's seeing it's not in the container. So the guy didn't trust him. The guy said, "Oh my God, my blood pressure," because he knew certain things are precise in the physics, and he said, "My blood pressure." But the kid is looking like, "Oh, I just gave the nigga a different container. It can't be that serious." Everything was serious to that man because everything was precise a certain type of way how we're supposed to have it. He couldn't even eat the food. The nigga was like, "Yo," he he wasn't even able to eat the food because another person, the container he put it in, certain people's not gonna recognize the reality, and then they're gonna see certain things happen a certain type of way, and they're gonna try to follow that precise regimen, and it's gonna cause the death for certain people that's not even supposed to die. So the old man realized that, and that was the only money that he had to eat, and then he couldn't eat. He couldn't even eat the. He couldn't even eat. He couldn't even eat the. He couldn't even eat the food. And then on top of it, he sent the kid to go get a person that he trusted to go get the food for him. So the kid came back. The kid came back with what you call it, another type of container, and then ended up causing a devastation of everything because it fucked up the physics of the economics of certain things, and then it caused the confusion in the reality. And then the neighbor came home, and then when the old man was like, "Oh my God, the guy bought me some nice food," and he told me the same place, and look at this. Then the other person was older. She looked at the guy. She said, "Ooh," she said, "Ooh." She said, "Ooh." She went inside the house. She just locked her door. She couldn't even say nothing to the guy. She just went inside and locked her door and shit. Because the kid didn't realize he's thinking that it's like taking over a business. Yo, the type of monopoly he did a certain type of way. Another nigga thought, should he take an innocent person's life that just didn't understand what was going on in life? Or should he continue a certain type of way in the physical reality? That has nothing to do with me. I spoke about it already on the 41 bus. And I was dealing with real emotions and certain other things before that. So on my way here last night on the 12th, now I'm gonna show you how real this is. You have people in the other room and other people listening to me and other people that's linked to magic that is like a dildo and they just want power and they just liking the way their life is going. Then you have people that's like the next container that done got rid of niggas. You have niggas that is like when I go farther down in Brooklyn, you don't see niggas take down buildings, they rebuilding buildings and all type of shit. And then when individuals realizing the physics, it's like a sad moment because what they really did is beyond sad. It's just like having something and somebody taking away your whole life a certain type of way, and another person doesn't know how to react to that because another person is gonna continuously die because that moment they're trying to get back, they can't get back because what was already done a certain type of way in the reality. So, my nigga, I don't even want to think about it. I'm just leaving Brooklyn, man. You know something, loved one, good for you, everybody. Thank you for certain things. And I told you, it's like honoring an individual's palace or home, and then the way individual violated it a certain time. I'm just leaving, man. Thanks, love.